Why is it that you can spend 5 years sitting in a classroom, staring at conjugation charts and vocabulary lists, only to freeze up the moment a native speaker asks you a simple question? Yet, on the other side of the world, there are people who can pick up a new language in months without ever opening a textbook. Are they geniuses? Is it just good genes? No. The truth is, your brain is literally wired to languages, but the traditional school system is running an outdated software that's actually causing your brain to shut down. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the brain rewiring process used by top polyglots and elite intelligence agencies to crack the code of any language. If you've ever felt like you're just not a language person, stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll realize you've had this superpower all along. You were just using the wrong manual. Let's start with the uncomfortable truth. You didn't fail at learning a language. Your biology was sabotaged. In neuroscience, there's a concept called the affective filter. Think of it as a security guard in your brain. When you're stressed, bored, or terrified of making a grammar mistake, that guard slams the door shut. Your amygdala, the brain's fear center, lights up, and your prefrontal cortex, where logic and language live, goes offline. When a teacher corrects your grammar in front of a class, your brain treats it like a physical threat. You're not learning, you're surviving. To learn like a pro, we have to bypass that guard and trigger the dopamine loop. We need to stop studying and start acquiring.
The first pillar of this bypass is what we call smart immersion, or the I+1 rule. Most people hear immersion and think they need to move to Paris or watch the news in Mandarin immediately. That is a recipe for burnout. If you understand 0% of what's being said, your brain treats it as white noise. It's chaos. Instead, you need comprehensible input. This means engaging with content where you understand about 80% of the context and only 20% is new. That's the sweet spot where your brain stays engaged without hitting the panic button. Instead of the news, watch children's cartoons, day-in-the-life vlogs, or use tools like Language Reactor to watch Netflix with dual subtitles. You want to feed your brain content that is just one step above your current level. You're not trying to translate, you're trying to absorb patterns. Now, before we get to the secret weapon that's changing everything in 2024, I have a quick question for you. Which language have you tried to learn the most, and what was the biggest wall you hit? Drop it in the comments. I'm personally replying to as many as possible with a curated list of my favorite smart immersion channels for the most popular languages. And if you're finding this breakdown helpful, hitting that subscribe button tells the algorithm you're serious about self-growth, which keeps this kind of content coming your way. Moving into the second pillar, the AI accelerator. The biggest hurdle in language learning has always been the output gap. You need someone to talk to, but tutors are expensive, and talking to strangers is terrifying. Enter the era of the AI tutor. You can now turn your phone into a judgment-free native speaker. Using ChatGPT's voice mode, you can practice high-stakes role-play from your couch. Tell the AI, act as a grumpy waiter in a Parisian cafe and help me order lunch. This builds muscle memory for your brain. You aren't just memorizing words, you're simulating reality. Pair this with Shadowing 2.0. Don't just repeat the words you hear in a movie. Mimic the emotion, the hand gestures, and the facial expressions. Your brain stores language more effectively when it's tied to physical movement and emotional intent. The third and final pillar is lifestyle integration, or what I call habit stacking. Most people fail because they try to find time to study, but studying is a chore and your brain hates chores. To become fluent, you have to stop dedicating time to the language and start using the language to live your life. If you love fitness, don't watch a workout video in English, watch it in Spanish. If you're a gamer, change your game's audio settings. If you're waiting in line at Starbucks, don't scroll through Instagram. Listen to a 5-minute podcast in your target language. This is about making the language oxygen, something that is always there, fueling your existing habits. Try the fridge method. Don't just label your milk with a sticky note that says milk. Write a full, useful sentence, like, I need to buy more milk because I'm making coffee. We learn in chunks, not in isolated dictionary definitions. But here is the warning trap that no one tells you about: the plateau.
About 2 months in, the initial excitement will wear off. You'll feel like you aren't getting any better. This is where 90% of people quit. In neuroscience, this is actually the consolidation phase. Your brain is busy sorting the data, building the neural pathways in the background. To beat the plateau, you have to stop measuring progress by how many words you know and start measuring it by small wins. Did you understand a joke in a movie without looking at the subtitles? Did you successfully order a coffee? Did you think of a word in your target language before you thought of it in English? Those are the signals that your System 2.0 is coming online. Fluency isn't a destination you reach after passing a test. It's a lifestyle you choose to step into. It's about the shift from I am learning to I am becoming. You already have the most sophisticated language learning computer in the known universe sitting between your ears. You just needed to stop fighting against its nature. Stop studying, start living, stop being a student, and start being a practitioner. If you're ready to stop the endless loop of day one and finally hit day done, I want you to comment the word fluent below. It sounds simple, but making that public commitment actually triggers a psychological phenomenon that makes you more likely to follow through. I'll see you in the next video, where we'll dive even deeper into how to optimize your mind for the modern world. Stay curious and keep hacking.